Start of game activation is live. Okay, we're on.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? I can't hear myself. I don't think it's working.
If I could have everybody who thinks they're doing a good job just do better because you're not, okay?
You guys seem on this.
No, I don't think it works. It's not projecting right.
Cue the oboe.
I think if I was gonna eat somebody, I'd start with this eye. Eyes always really eat. It's the best on a chicken. I feel like it's probably the best on a person.
I am Cookie Masterson, and only you can prevent forest fires. Seriously, it has to be you. I'm sure as hell not gonna do it. Okay, you two, I want a fair fight. None of this, or this, or this. Handle those screws carefully. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
the Vegan Cannibal Supply Company. Flesh-free foods for the conscientious cannibal.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. Okay, what are we waiting for?
Get ready, time for question.
First question. Let's all welcome Paul Rudd. You guys are in for a treat, because this episode is a very special one. Perhaps the best one we'll ever do, honestly. We have a special guest, one of the biggest stars of movies today, and just one of my personal all-time favorites. I love this guy. I love him, okay? What can I tell you? All right. The one and only Mr. Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd! Is Paul Rudd here yet, Bob?
No, not here yet, Cookie.
Okay. I'm sure he'll be here any minute. In the meantime, we can get started. Let's say Paul Rudd makes a romantic comedy about Alexander the Great as he faces his own mortality. If the movie takes place the year Alexander the Great died, what should it be called? This is 19, this is 32, this is 40, or this is 63. Player 2. Hey, way to be wrong! Player 1. Alexander the Great notoriously died young at the age of 32 of unknown causes, but some accounts claim he was poisoned. But you know, I would never poison you, Paul, because... Oh yeah, he's not here, still. That joke doesn't really work without him. I'm sure he'll be here soon. We should keep going. He'd want us to keep going.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Next. Paul my finger. Just keep it together, Cookie. He'll be here. He'll be here. Okay. If Paul Rudd were a tamarin, what would he be? Kind of seems like we just smushed Paul Rudd's name into that one, but anyway. A bird named... Player 1, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer. A tamarin is a type of monkey. And that has nothing to do with Paul Rudd. Guys, don't embarrass me in front of Paul Rudd. Kinda glad he's not here yet. Bob, is he here yet?
No.
Damn it! Player 2, this screw does not have a happy ending.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Here's a good one. Adrift without a rudder. Oh, that's my secretary. Paul's probably here. This is Cookie.
Mr. Masterson, there's a Paul Rudd at the front desk to see you.
Perfect, just send him back. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, coming down the hallway as I speak is the one and only Mr. Paul Rudd.
Hello, Danny.
You motherfucker!
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
Billy, get out of here! Paul Rudd is supposed to be here any minute.
It was a joke, Dunny. Take a chill pill.
Damn it, Billy! Oh, God, what if Paul Rudd doesn't show up? Oh, this cannot be happening. Man, I'm sweating. Why is it so hot in here?
I told you, take a chill pill. Let's say you're running a fever. Since it would help bring down your temperature, which of these pills could be called a chill pill? Cannabis, benzoyl peroxide, methadone, or ibuprofen?
Players 1 and 2.
Ibuprofen is an anti-tyrexic, meaning it brings down a fever. Oh, maybe that's Tall Rod.
Yes?
Mr. Masterson, I have a, what was your name again, sir?
Well, the dummy said to say Phil. Or was it Pablo? It's Pablo, Corky.
Open wide for Let There Be Rudd. Okay, look, I'm sure Paul will be here any minute, so I'll just ask one more question to kill a little time to give him a chance to park or pick up a damn phone. If Paul Rudd's real first name were like Paul the Apostle's original first name, what would he be called? Raoul Rudd, Saul Rudd, Gall Rudd, or Simon Rudd? Player 2, do something! Players 1 and 2? Really? Here's where the money is. Paul the Apostle was originally named Saul. He changed it because his publisher thought Saul sounded, and I quote, too Jewish. 5 fingers! Say hello to... Where the hell are you already? And this dis or dat needs to think about other people's feelings. Player 2, I want you to play this dis or dat since you're behind at the moment. Okay, I'm swapping out the Paul Rudd themed dis or dat for a more appropriate one. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, you tell me if the person eventually showed up or didn't show up at all. If they showed up, press the square button. If they never showed, press the circle button. Player 1, select your answer before Player 2, because if you get it right and Player 2 gets it wrong, you get that cash. We good? Here we go. Good go! Buffman! Satan's Baby! Ms. Havisham's... Lord and Lady... The Prodigal Son... Louis Prima in Big Night! You would have been better off not showing up at all. He'll show up. Paul will show up. He would never just not show up and ruin the premise of an entire episode. Would he? Paul, you wouldn't do that. Would you? We've finished round 1. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And keep in mind, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. All right, let's get back to it. Here we have, Paul is dead. Hold on. If Paul's not here, he probably has a really good reason, right? Right? Something bad might have happened. Okay, let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say that something actually happened to Paul Rudd. Which of these things at the funeral would be the Paul for Paul Rudd? The flowers next to his gravestone, the coffin he's lying in, the people crying over his grave, or the suit he's buried in? Player 2? No. Player 1. The pall can refer to a heavy cloth draped over a coffin or the coffin itself once there's a body inside. All joking aside, I do hope Paul Rudd is alright. Bob, has there been any word from...
No, nothing.
I will murder him!
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Take a stab at the Zodiac Thriller. Okay, you know what? I've got to get my mind off Paul Rudd for a minute. Perfect time to do this Leo DiCaprio question. Which Leonardo DiCaprio movie was the closest to being born a Leo? Django Unchained, December 25th, 2012. What's Eating Gilbert Grape, March 4th, 1994. Inception, July 16th, 2010. Or Player 1. Ooh, ouch. Player 2. Leos are born between July 23rd and August 22nd. Leos, of course, are known for being friendly, outgoing, and dependent on poor accents.
Follow me down to the sea.
And now, ready, set, go. All right, it's becoming painfully obvious this isn't going to happen. Yes.
Mr. Masterson, old man, Pablo is still waiting. Can you please get him out of here? It's me, Corky. Pablo.
Send him back.
What's that thing? Who's that fella? Where's that scrilly up doodly doo? It's Foggy Facts with old man.
Scooty up, do I forget?
Get in here, old man.
No, I'm Pablo, the big radio star.
Right, okay. You already tried this joke.
I did? I don't remember. When did I try this joke? Question 2, question 3, question 4, or question 5?
Player 1. Oh, the humanity. Player 2.
Oh, that's right. That little wooden kid told me to do it in question 3.
What could have happened to Paul Rudd? Where is he?
Paul Rudd? Oh, you mean the fella who called about 20 minutes ago?
What? You talked to Paul Rudd, old man?
Ah, sure I did, Corky. He asked for someone named Cookie, but I told him ain't nobody by that name works here, boy. Now get out of here.
What is wrong with you? I'm gonna kill you, you wrinkly bag of shit.
Ow! Ow!
Coming up, my best Ruddy. Okay, it's pretty obvious Rudd isn't coming, and we specifically wrote this question for him to read. It just seems stupid now, but the show must go on. I guess I could try a Paul Rudd impression. I'm Paul Rudd. I'm Paul Rudd. Slap in the bass. Yeah, okay. In what way am I, Paul Rudd, like a rudder? I help launch other actors' careers. I help stop movies from bombing at the box office. I help steer Hollywood into more profit. Players 1 and 2. Rudder helps steer boats or planes in different directions, just like how my magnetic charm and non-threatening good looks help to steer Hollywood in a more profitable direction. Oh, you said it, Paul Rudd. Hopefully pretty soon you'll actually get here and be saying these things for real. Otherwise, I might have to start taking back all those nice things I just had you pretend say about yourself. Here's one I like to call better late than even later. Son of a f***ing bitch! Where the f*** is Paul f***ing Rudd? Can anybody tell me? Is he getting here from halfway around the Earth on the back of the world's slowest turtle or something? I mean, this game is nearly over for f***'s sake. How far away could he be? All right. Considering the circumference of the Earth, and assuming he's not somewhere in space, what's the farthest distance away that f***ing asshole Paul Rudd could be right now? About 18,090 miles, about 4,200... Player 2, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds. Whoa. Whoa! That's how you screw Player 1. Don't stop there. Get some more cash. Player 1. The Earth has a circumference of about 24,901 miles. For Paul Dud to be as far away from me as possible, he would have to be half that distance away. So about 12,450 miles, or 12,450.5 miles exactly. I think that would put him somewhere near Perth, Australia. But he has a lame summer home there or something. What a lame Paul Rudd type of thing to own. I hate you, Paul Rudd. I loved you once, but now that's over. brace yourself for the attack. When you see two clues that match, press... Ah, I see you don't need me for anything. It's all yours. Just don't pick Paul Rudd. The clues help, I guess, whatever, but most importantly, never pick Paul Rudd. Takes it! Player one, I'm gonna call you the winner here, but know that it has nothing to do with your performance. It's just because I'm required to have someone win, even if they don't break zero. It's also required that I say, "You don't know Jack!" Cookie Masterson here, and don't worry if you hear this noise. It's just my butthole. Okay, you two, let's make this interesting. We're gonna play to the death. There's your hardware. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by
Oopsie Daddy Male Pregnancy Tests. When you need to know quick whether you're going to be a daddy or not, trust Oopsie Daddy. Just pee and wait.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. All right, let's make history.
Get ready, time for question.
Right off the top, that's one smooth infestation. Say you wanted to dress up a bunch of rats as members of the Rat Pack. What adorable rat accessory would you not need to purchase? A tiny glass of scotch for a rat Dean Martin? A tiny cigarette for a rat Joey Bishop? A tiny pipe for a rat Bob Hope? Players 1 and 2? Bob Hope was not a member of the Rat Pack, so you would not need to buy any tiny rat accessories for him. But if you ever need a rat to entertain the rat troops or host the Rat Academy Awards, Rat Bob Hope is definitely your guy.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it.
Pucker up for beloved childhood character obesity. Remember that old cartoon Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids? Yeah? No? Either way, I'm gonna ask a question about it. What might you hear Fat Albert say while consuming a tub of lard? Hey, 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 this is some good cow fat. Hey, 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 this is some tasty pig fat. Hey, 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 this is some delicious... The screw is in you, player 2. 5 seconds to make a choice. Lard is made from rendered pork fat. But By far the saddest time Fat Albert said, hey, 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 is when his doctor told him they'd have to amputate his foot due to his diabetes. Player one, you are now the screwee.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
This one's called Score Loser, and it's time to chalk up one dis or dat. Player one, your score is the lowest, so why don't you play this dis or dat? I'm gonna read off 7 games, and for each one you tell me if you win by getting the highest score, or you win by getting the lowest score. If it's high score, press the square button. If it's low score, press the circle button. Player two, lock in your answer before player one, because if player one gets it wrong and you get it right, you steal the cash. Alrighty then, here it comes. Monopoly. Yahtzee. Golf. Uno. Hungry Hippos. Hearts. You don't know Jack? Maybe you should stick to Jenga. To me, games aren't about scoring high or scoring low, but finding something to do with your family that limits the amount of conversation. Here's one for you. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
The name of a Spider-Man villain from the 70s. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Goodness, player one, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to give me an answer. Over the years, Spider-Man has actually had 2 villains named the Kangaroo, both of them mostly just good at jumping. Although, I think Uranus would make a much better Spider-Man villain. Giant ice planets with no breathable air are a spider's natural enemy. Hate to break the news to you, player two. Up next, warning, only 0.000034 kilobytes remaining. Oh, my computer is so slow these days. It's bogged down with too much, data. I have to get some of this data off my computer. I guess we'll need to buy some cloud storage for all this data. Because it's the biggest, which cloud storage option is most likely to be able to fit all my data? Cirrus Cloud Storage, Stratus Cloud Storage, Cumulonimbus Cloud Storage, or Stratocumulus Cloud Storage? Players 1 and 2? Allow me. Cumulonimbus clouds are those giant clouds that can extend from fairly low to very high in the atmosphere. Hopefully that will provide me with enough storage space. I have a lot of German data on my computer. A lot of German data. That brings a close to round 1. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And don't forget, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer of the game. Well, no time like the present. Try this on for size. The best Blink-182 question we've ever done. What should Blink-182 change its name to if it wanted to represent the number of times, on average, an adult blinks in a minute? Blink 10, Blink 25, Blink 70, or Blink 181? Player 1. What a pity. Player 2. Well, I've seen worse. Were you thinking of this one? Under normal circumstances, the average adult blinks about 10, maybe 15 times a minute. But don't blink too fast, or you might miss Blink-182's rise and fall from cultural legitimacy.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
And on its way. Are you there, God? It's me, Jimmy Fallon. Imagine, in order to appeal to younger viewers, Christian network TBN airs a Late Night with Seth Meyers knockoff called Late Night with Seth from the Bible. What would you hear on the show? This show is live from my father Noah's Ark. Please welcome my murderous brother Cain. So, my sister Mary Magdalene has been in the news, or give it up for my band leader and mother, Jezebel. Players 1 and 2, I'm not sure you've been awake during this game. Ready for this? Seth is the son of Adam and Eve and the younger brother of Cain and Abel. God gave Adam Seth as a replacement for Abel after Cain killed him. Of course, in biblical times, you had to be careful flirting with your talk show guests because you were probably related to them.
Follow me down to the sea.
Let's try getting my YouTubes tied. And you'll be treated like an instant star for a right answer.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
Put these famous viral YouTube videos in order of shortest to longest. David after dentist, double rainbow, dramatic chipmunk. David double dramatic, dramatic David double, double dramatic David, or dramatic double David. Player 1, not much. Player 1. What? No. Player 2. The viral video of the dramatic chipmunk is 5 seconds long, David after dentist is 1 minute and 58 seconds long, and the double rainbow video is 3 minutes and 29 seconds long. You just picked up an extra $1,000 for that. I try not to watch any video that's over 10 seconds long because I have the attention span. Oh my god, look at that monkey drinking its own pee! Take a good look at Lime and Punishment. Ugh, my breath is awful. Luckily, I've got a bunch of loose Tic Tacs in this drawer here. At least I think these are all Tic Tacs. Which of these Tic Tacs should I probably not eat? The orange Tic Tac, the blue Tic Tac, the brown Tic Tac, or the red Tic Tac? Player 2, Tic Tac no. Player 1, yeah, they don't make brown Tic Tacs. Yep, that's a rat turd. Why not try Flow Me to the Moon? Let's say an astronaut on Mars is experiencing her time of the month. If she stays there for an entire Martian year, how many more times of the month will she experience? 22 times of the month, 12 times of the month, 2 times of the month, or she won't have another time of the month. Player 2, this is gonna hurt. It's so obvious. A Martian year lasts approximately 687 Earth days, which would mean the astronaut would get her period about 22 times. Truly making it the red planet. Player 1. No, but that could mean she's pregnant. But guys, you can find out with a male pregnancy test from Oopsie Daddy, because men should be involved in some other part of the process, right? Today's wrong answer of the game is accompanied by an $8,000 cash bonus. Have at it. Step right up to the Jack Attack when you see 2 clues that match. Oh, you know all about the attack. Lovely. Here's your clue. You say hotel, I say motel. And where will you be staying this evening? Good luck. player 2 in that game. Now spit them out quick so you can say,
You don't know Jack!
Hi, I'm your host, Cookie, and this game will be broadcast in 112 languages. You'll just be seeing the English version, though. 2 players? Great. The faster the game goes, the sooner I can work on my porcelain doll collection. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. A science student in Nepal has created an innovative solar panel that is far cheaper to make than a traditional solar panel because it's made with blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool your opponent into believing it. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now! Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device. Okay, let's take a look. And that means... Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. A man in Milford, Iowa got fired from his job after he used a blank to dislodge his Twix bar from the office vending machine. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. Well, don't you feel foolish? And nobody picked the other lies up there. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. The real name of the internet's famous grumpy cat is blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, what did everyone pick? You guys blew it. Thank you, WikiLeaks. And nobody fell for this one. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When visiting Christchurch, New Zealand, check out the $6 million cathedral made out of blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, who picked what? Hey, I'm Cookie Masterson, the host of the game. But enough about me. Only 2 of you, huh? I haven't seen this many people since my homeschool graduation. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your lie. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. King Henry IV of Castile had the embarrassing nickname Henry the Blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. According to a University of Barcelona study, surprisingly, 5% of people have absolutely no emotional response when they blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, let's take a look. Which means they just haven't listened to Celine Dion yet. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In autumn 2013, a company that owns parking lots in England temporarily allowed drivers to pay for parking not with money, but with blank. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? And the rest of the board goes unselected. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting! Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 1988, George H.W. Bush celebrated Halloween by dressing up as blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, who picked what? And we're done. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Used in medical studies, a robot at the UK's Health and Safety Laboratory goes by the name Blank Larry. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. And look what we have here. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. PETA has asked officials in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania to replace Punxsutawney Phil, the Groundhog Day groundhog, with blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. For the final fibbage. Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Wilma Flintstone's maiden name. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Yeah, she was only 30,000 years away from being progressive enough to hyphenate her name to Wilma Slaghoople Flintstone. And that means... Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and don't worry, I'm a certified public video game host. This is all legit. 2 players it is, and here I am, yapping. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your made-up answer, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. New Mexico State Senator Duncan Scott successfully got a bill passed in the New Mexico Senate requiring psychiatrists testifying in court to wear a blank. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right. right, who picked what? Well, you guys blew it. The bill did not make it past the New Mexico House, however. They declared that a courtroom is no place for funny outfits unless you're the judge. And we're done. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The Snickers candy bar was named after its creator's blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. Well, don't you feel foolish. And that means this lie didn't get picked. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. During the 1990s, teachers in North Korea were, oddly enough, required to know how to blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. Well, you guys blew it. Even in the classroom, North Koreans are pro-torture. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. Now it's round two, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In a 1999 interview with Us Weekly, actress Lucy Liu revealed that she once had sex with a blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? And we're done. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Pantherophobia is the constant fear of your blank. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. The first and only dog to be given rank in the United States Armed Forces was named Sergeant Blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, who picked what? He served in World War II, presumably wearing 2 sets of dog tags. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Here's your final fibbage question. Brand name of the patented synthetic testicles for pets. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. A cheaper option is to just not cut your dog's testicles off. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Hi, I'm Cookie, and this game is about to change your lives for a couple of minutes. Alrighty, 2 players. Let me just write that down so I don't forget. 2 players. Okay, let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your lie, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. Actor Eddie Murphy released a dance song in 1982 titled Boogie in Blank. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. And look what we have here. And that means this lie didn't get picked. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. According to a University of Genus study, the people who have the most memorable faces are blank people. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, what did everyone pick? And that means some of these didn't get picked. Time to pick a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. When Charlie and the Chocolate Factory author Roald Dahl died, he was buried with snooker cues, burgundy, chocolate, pencils, and a blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. Well, you guys blew it. Which left him very little room to roll over in his grave when Tim Burton's Willy Wonka movie came out. And the rest of the board goes unselected. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting! Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When in Lafayette, Louisiana, be sure to check out their somewhat erotic statue of a shirtless blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. If somewhat erotic isn't your speed, check out the pantsless firefighter statue one town over. And that means... Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Since 1912, South Dakota State University's Homecoming Week has culminated in a celebration oddly named Blank Day. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Well, don't you feel foolish. It's so busy you can barely hop a train into town. And nobody fell for this one. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The staff at the Edible Canada restaurant posted a sign in their bathroom that instructed men to blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? Peeing in a urinal while sitting is tricky, but it can be done. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Name of the experimental grilled pineapple sandwich from McDonald's that lost out in a sales contest to the Filet-O-Fish. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies.